Hi, welcome back to Diving Into His Word. So Exodus chapter 11. It's going to be our last chapter on our Diving Into His Word series. So let's get right into it. Here are my notes. And let's make this word make sense to us. So verse 1, and then the Lord had said to Moses, I'll bring one more plague on Pharaoh and on Egypt. After that, he will let you go from here. And when he does, he will drive you out completely. So let's step into context. So Moses still hasn't left Pharaoh's presence. Okay, so he doesn't backtrack on his word whenever he said, I'm not going to ever present myself to you. No. He still needs to tell Pharaoh about the plague of the firstborn. And he does. But verse 1 to verse 3, it's just like we see it as parentheses. I had to look this up. So we see it as like parentheses as to what the Lord told Moses to tell the Israelites to do after Pharaoh lets them go. And then verse 2 to verse 3, the Lord tells Moses to tell the Israelites to get articles of silver and gold. I know y'all caught this. And they were supposed to get those from their neighbors, and the neighbors being the Egyptians. And then it also goes down to say that the Egyptians held Moses in a high honor. And so there was going to be nothing to it. Like they were going to give them the articles of silver and gold regardless because they respected Moses. So the Lord tells Moses that the plague of the firstborn is going to be the last. And why? Well, the firstborn had great inheritance, high responsibility, and high honor. And so Pharaoh was not going to be able to handle any more plagues after this one. And so Moses does tell Pharaoh that the plague of the firstborn is going to affect everyone, including him, and that there's going to be a lot of crying in Egypt. But verse 7, but among the Israelites, not a dog will bark at any person or animal. Then you will know that the Lord makes a distinction between Egypt and Israel. We see this occurring verse saying that there's going to be a distinction between Egypt and Israel because the Lord is with Israel. He's with the Israelites. And he wants the Egyptians to see that being with God, it's the way to go. And he says that even the officials are going to plead for us to leave. But the Lord does tell Moses that Pharaoh's just not going to listen. He's just not going to listen. But why? It's to show God's power. To show the Israelites that you are with the right people and show the Egyptians that there is no higher power other than God. And so the Lord does harden Pharaoh's heart. And that does lead us to our end of our Dive Into His Word series. But there are a lot of other chapters after chapter 11, so don't stop. This is just to get you diving into His Word. But next time I do plan on telling you why I do this kind of stuff every day. So hope to see you there. Bye.